I was talking to someone. He told me he expects me to cook and clean, and if I don't know how to, it's a deal breaker. What do I do?
If he pays for the bills, then I will cook and clean. I will learn. And yeah.
I don't like the expectation.
Yeah,
of
I don't like
cooking
the
and
expectation
cleaning.
either.
Do you know what
Why
I mean?
can't we do it together?
That's what I'm saying. Why can't we
work
learn
together?
Oh.
What am I saying? I think we should cook and clean together.
Exactly. I don't
What is
like
the issue?
I don't think that a man should have the expectation of a woman just.
What if
Because do you know what happens?
Go on.
She gets lumbered with the whole responsibility, the whole labour of cooking and cleaning, and he puts his feet up. We don't want that, do we? Like, okay, fair enough. Like, I kind of agree that to some extent, you know.
I think if one person takes that role, I think there should be an expectation to help
But
each
sometimes,
other.
yeah, sometimes,
But, it can't
sometimes
just be
I
all
would
lumbered
like
on
to
me.
come home and see that the dishes aren't in the sink.
All I'm saying is, if I'm in the hospital, who's going to cook and clean?
If I'm on holiday, who's going to cook and clean?
We've got to do it together.
Wait a minute. Who are you?
Yeah, it would be nice for the man to come home one day and the bills are already paid without him having to pay for them out of his own pocket. Yeah, it'd be nice if, the women would happily and go out of their way to say, yes, I'm going to pay you on the bills and you don't have to pay them all the time. Now imagine me saying this to them and imagine what kind of response you would get out of them. It would be nothing like what you just saw. I'm telling you, bro, some of these foreign women are starting to become more and more westernized. Let's talk about it. What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Rome, back with another video. If you're new to the platform, welcome to the tribe. By the end of this video, hope you subscribe. So, I came across a video. As you guys know, I've reacted to Kendra G many times before, but this one in particular really stood out to me because, as you guys know, I am a Passport Bro supporter. And this woman that was on Kendra G's show, immediately I heard the accent and she mentioned that she is from South Africa. Now I know South Africa is more on the westernized side of things. If any of y'all know who the girl that made the song that's real popular right now called Water, I think her name is Tyla or Tila, one of those. Very beautiful girl. She's from Johannesburg, South Africa, and I've been told by multiple sources that is pretty much on the westernized side of things. So I guess I shouldn't be surprised, and you're probably not going to be surprised what you're about to see. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into it.
Okay, no, hello? There we go.
Can you see? Can you see?
I can see you now.
All right, yes. Great. Thank you. Thank you. I'm so honored to be here. Thank you.
Oh, you have an accent. Where are you calling me from?
South Africa.
South Africa. How old are you?
I'm 28, turning 29 this year, 1995.
28. Okay. What's your zodiac sign?
Sagittarius.
Sagittarius. Okay.
Yes.
Sandy, South Africa, 28 Sagittarius. What do you do for a living?
I'm a student. I'm doing my honors in psychology.
Students. Okay. Do you have any kids?
No, I don't.
How do you pay your bills as a student? You live by yourself?
I live with my mother. She pays my bills.
Oh, okay. You live with your mom. Okay.
Yeah.
She lives with her mom. So we got Sandy, South Africa, 28 Sagittarius student. No kids. All right, boo. What kind of man you looking for, girl?
Okay, so I'm looking for a man who's romantic, Christian, thoughtful, provider, a protector, and likes to travel.
Oh, you got it written down already, I see.
Yes.
What are your deal breakers?
Deal breakers is a man who's physically abusive and not a Christian and stingy.
Not a Christian and stingy.
Yes.
Okay.
And also physically abusive. Physically abusive.
Okay.
Y'all ever notice that when women say they want a man that's not stingy, those always happen to be the same women that say they want a provider or a man that pays all the bills too? Has anybody else noticed that lately? I know I have. Y'all let me know in the comments. Just want to point that out because I find that very interesting. It just goes to show you, because women tend to try to make fun of men, especially in these kind of spaces, and y'all just regurgitating what this person said and what that person said and what that person said and what that person said. Ma'am, women do the same damn thing. I don't want to hear that bullshit. This is just more proof. But let's continue.
Okay. Should he look a certain way?
As long as he's over 165 centimeters.
What is that? Is that height?
Yes.
Oh God. So what does that equate to? I don't know. I don't know what that is.
I think it's 5'6" in your extent.
Okay. So as long as he's at least 5'6".
Yes.
Okay. I've never heard it described like that. What about money? Should he make a certain amount of money?
Yes, I know I'll get a lot of judgment for this, but look, if I'm going to become a mother, I'm not going to settle. So I definitely $400,000 a year.
I beg your pardon? I beg your pardon?
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
$400, so U.S. money.
$400,000 a year.
$400,000 in U.S. money.
Yes.
Ooh, big money over here, Sandy. So what are you going to school for?
Psychology.
Psychology. I'm going to ask you one more time. I just want to, what is your currency? What's your money currency in South Africa?
Rand.
But not 400 Rand. You mean 400,000 US dollars?
Yes, per year. Yes.
Per year. Okay. Now, they're saying you live at home with your mother, so why does he have to make $400,000?
Why not? Like, what does everyone lived with their parents at some point? What does me living with my mother have to do with what I want to seek in a future husband? That doesn't make sense.
And you know what? She is 100% right. She is 100% right. Because if I'm living at home as a man and barely got 2 pennies to rub together, ain't taking care of myself, ain't got nothing going on, but I want a IG model, why not? Why should I settle? Why should I not want an IG model even though I'm living at home with my parents?
Well, I guess what they're saying is you're not even in a position of making 400K yourself, and that's what you're requiring.
Yes, provider men don't worry about what their wife earns. True provider men, as long as she's submissive and, is feminine, they don't worry about how much the woman's earning. It's usually the dusties who care about what the woman's earning.
She said y'all dusties only care about what the woman is earning. All right, Tansy, we're going to leave it right there, girl.
And I'm going to pick it back up right where the fuck you left it. The fuck you mean? This right here is a very clear sign that this is a very westernized African woman. Very, very westernized. And you know something? I remember reacting to a Fresh and Fit clip a long time ago, and they had some African women on the panel, and Myron can pick up that they were westernized by how well they spoke English and the fact that they came from money because of how well they spoke English. And I'm beginning to get the impression that the better, I'm not going to say this applies to all of them, but what I'm starting to notice is that certain foreign women, the better English speaking that they are, the more westernized they're more likely to be. Just an observation, and I'm not saying it's common. I'm not saying, I can't even give you a percentage. It's a jump ball. You know what I mean? But I've definitely been seeing it. Especially since my travels and seeing it through videos like this as well. Let's keep it moving.
Girl, let's do the Kendra Cam.
Okay.
400K at the door. Okay, we see you, boo. You got thighs, girl. I see your thighs, girl. Tandy, could the guy have kids?
Okay, so I'm sure you've never gotten this answer, but let me say it like this. Okay. If he has kids, they have to be over 18, and he shouldn't want more kids with me. However, if he doesn't have kids, then he can have kids with me. Yeah.
Okay. So you'll date a man that has kids only, so you won't date a man that has a kid that's 10?
No. Over 18.
Okay.
And if he has kids, he shouldn't want more kids with me. But if he wants kids with me, then he shouldn't have had kids before. I want to be the first woman he has kids with, if he wants kids. Because I'm fine with not having kids. I'm fine with having kids. Either way, it's fine.
Okay, either way, it's fine. You got some questions about your salary requirement. Clay said, do you know anyone in your life who makes 400K?
No.
No. But that's still the requirement for you.
Yes. Because, okay, so basically, I'd like a guy, he can be from South Africa or he can be from the UK, because I want to work as a psychologist in the UK. So he can be from South Africa wanting to move with me to the UK, or he can be from the UK because I want to work there. And I've studied in the UK before. I've studied there before.
Okay. When was your last?
So wait a second. Let me get this straight. So you want a man that makes damn near $500,000 a year, but you want to work as a psychologist? Because, she did mention, true provider ain't worried about what I'm making. Why are you worried about making anything at all if you want a man that makes that much and you want a provider in it anyway? So you kind of goes both ways when you're looking at it that way. But I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. It's just another case of the women just want me. Women literally think we're just supposed to work and pay their bills while they do whatever the fuck they want. Men are supposed to just do what they need to do. Women are supposed to do what they want to do. That seems to be the mentality that I'm noticing lately. Let's keep it moving.
Okay. When was your last relationship, Tandy?
Last year.
Last year. Okay, last year. You don't have to answer, but I'm going to ask. When's the last time you was intimate with someone?
Skip, please.
To the streets.
Okay. 3 flaws you have to work on.
I'm too blunt and I'm impatient. And my third one, maybe I'm materialistic. Yeah.
Maybe.
Well, yeah, you say you want a man that makes $400K, not stingy, and you never met anybody in your life that makes that kind of money, yet you feel entitled to it. Yeah, I would make the case that you are materialistic. I'm not surprised that's the first flaw that you thought of. I'm surprised that it was the last one and you kind of struggled thinking of it. Anyway, let's keep it moving.
Why would you say a lot of successful women are single? When you're successful, you're beautiful, you have everything going for you, I feel like you can be intimidating to a lot of men. I've had a lot of my male friends tell me that I come across intimidating to a lot of men. It takes a very secure man to support, encourage, and love someone that is successful, beautiful, and has everything going for them, because you have to bring a lot to the table. I don't have to prove what I'm bringing to your table. You have to show me what you're bringing to my table. You have to level up and beat my level. You understand? So it takes a lot for a man to do that, and for him to be secure in his masculinity and not feel like I'm too masculine of a woman. He has to feel like.
Do you feel that most men are secure in their masculinity?
No. Especially Nigerian men, no.
Why?
I just feel like they're just so used to, I don't want to say belittling women, but like, they can't see a woman as an equal counterpart. Like, they have to see a woman as a less than, or as,
Typical woman response. When a woman cannot explain to you why the hell she is still single, even when she claims to be the most beautiful woman in the world, even when she claims to be the most smartest woman in the world, even when she claims to be the most strongest woman in the world, even when she claims to be the most successful business owner, when they cannot explain to you the reason why they are single, they will go to blame the men. They will begin to point the finger somewhere else. Oh, they are insecure, they cannot approach me. Could it just not be that the men are not just attracted to you? Because along your way or the roads to you acquiring this your success that you have started adapting or acquiring all those masculine traits that makes you resemble a man, not by your physical appearance, but by the way you behave. You have started behaving like a man, and the men see it, they are not attracted to it. Can't it just be that? Can't these women just be truthful? Now you see how she speaks in that podcast, all soft, and he said, like, if this girl X come and tell you the way she's breaking bottle in their head, and the way she tells them to shut up, and the way she tells them to fuck off, and if they tell you how masculine these women are, when they are dealing with their man, if you see it, you will never ever want to date them. And it's not because you are intimidated by that thing that they're doing, because a woman is shouting, come on, shut up, you fuck up, and all this thing. A man can easily go there, restrain her, and put her inside a cage. Yeah. So a man is not intimidated by what she is doing, because a man can restrain you. Whatever you think you're stronger than a man, they're using the word intimidated. The man is not just attracted to that thing that you are doing, because he sees it as, this woman is behaving like me. A man does not want to date another man. And it's hard to say, but most of these your successful boss, whatever it is they want to call themselves, CEOs, they are like men. They have gotten to a point in their career when they had to adapt all this or adopt all those masculine traits. They have to be assertive, they have to be dominant, they have to make themselves basically a man. Because if you want to be a successful business person, you have to have these masculine traits to be able to command the market, to be able to tell people what to do, to be able to be assertive, or else people will play with you, they will not listen to you. So when these women acquire all these masculine traits, it is good for their business, they succeed. But when it comes to relationship, they are not attractive anymore. Men don't see them and their dick stand. Men go see you, their dick will fall, because you'll be like, say, you be man with them.
Yo, shout out to her. But what was really disturbing about hearing what that Nigerian woman said was, you need to compete and get at my level or beat my level. This is exactly what the fuck we be talking about when we're over here telling them that men don't want to be in competition with y'all. As men, we're already in competition with each other. Why would we want to do that with y'all when that's not what we're meant for? We're not meant to compete against women. And once again, and it's really sad that you're starting to see some foreign women starting to fall for the brainwashing. They're falling for the conditioning. This is exactly why passport bros don't want to bring their women back to the States. Y'all are getting, some of y'all are getting westernized before y'all even come to the States, as we can see. Because I don't know if y'all noticed, but pretty much all these women still had very strong accents. So that right there tells you everything you need to know. And maybe I should reconsider visiting South Africa, because it was on my itinerary, for a possible visit. But in Nigeria, yeah, scratch that off the list as well. Even though I never planned on going, but I would like to see East Africa and Egypt on my bucket list, obviously, to see the pyramids, and Morocco. But East Africa, Ethiopia, Eritrea, that's about, and a few other places, but that's about it. Let me know what y'all thought about this, though. If you're new to the platform, please subscribe. OGs, I appreciate the love and support. Make sure y'all hit that bell notification. That way I know what I'm uploading. Hit the like button because that's with the algorithm and helps me reach a broader audience. Also, look out for the travel vlog channel, Unplugged Traveler. Link is in the description. Until the next video, y'all. Deuces.